Hello, hello. How
Hi,
are you?
everybody.
How are you? How are you?
How are you? How are you?
Yeah. So we're just sitting here talking about the plans, the future
Yep,
plans, and what we're doing here and stuff. And I was like, I finished my squares, my 8 squares. I got them
yep.
all done, and I actually have my ends woven in and everything.
Oh, I did. You wove in ends too?
Yeah, they're all
Oh
woven
my God,
in.
you're amazing.
So the only other thing I want to do is block them. Of course, I want to block them still.
Yes, I'm gonna block mine because mine did turn out a little. Are yours a little wavy? Like at my end, my edges kind
Um,
of fold up a little.
They're a little bit, not bad, but a little bit.
Not wavy, but my edges are a little curled up. But I
I
think
have
once we block them,
I've
they'll
done a
be
lot
fine.
of stretching of them, like
Oh, see, I haven't touched mine. So
I
yeah,
have. I
once
just I've grabbed them, and of course I've tied in ends, and I'm just stretching and pulling, but I'm
well,
still
and
gonna
of course
block
I
them.
didn't tie in ends because I've got a guy for that.
Well, see, mine are all done. See, so here's the thing that was kind of annoying. According to the pattern and the yardage needed, we needed 2 balls of our yarn.
2 balls of each color. Yep.
Yep. But I kept thinking, I'm going to have enough yarn to do all of them. I didn't, though. But here's the thing that's annoying. I ran out of my first ball and I literally had 2 sides of my last square to go. That's all the yarn I used out of the second ball. So that's kind of annoying. So we were talking about that. We don't think we're going to use much, if any, of our
Of,
second ball
of the
yarn.
second ball, yes, per color.
So I don't know. I'm going to
And
have,
I only had, and you're supposed to use 4 balls for the border. And
yeah.
I had only purchased 2 of each color. So I'm going to have to order more yarn for my border color. But I was actually thinking about using 2 different colors for the border.
Yeah. And I have to order border color because I did not order any. So anyhow, well, who's here today? Who's hanging
Let's
out with
see.
us? Judy's here, and Catherine's here, and Sherry, and Cindy, and Linda, and Lynn, and Dawn.
How you
Hi,
doing?
how is
Yeah.
everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Dawn, I have heard that you are a fast diamond painter.
How
I
did
didn't
you
know
know
that
that?
about you. I know that now, I guess. You're a fast diamond painter. Okay, I got a knot in the end of this yarn, plus the end of it. I actually got it out of the center this time.
Oh, good.
Woo! I actually
Woo!
found the center pull. And it wasn't a hot, hot mess. So, anyhow, we're going to do berries today.
Oh, Deborah's here too. Hi, Deborah and Marilyn.
Hello, hello. So, we're
Um,
making
yep,
berries.
we're gonna do berries, and I'm gonna do my berries in this beautiful, beautiful salmon color, and it's called fig.
Mine is hyacinth.
Okay.
Hyacinth. That's what we're doing
Nice.
today for berries.
Yep.
It's a good berry color.
Let's do dingleberries. Ooh,
Dingleberries.
Deborah's making turkey dinner. That sounds delicious.
I saw that.
Nice.
Mm,
Lynn's eating.
Lynn's eating.
Okay, so let's get started. Are we ready to get started?
We are ready to get started. Guess
Yeah.
what? This starts just like every other square.
Yep. So we're gonna chain 4
Yep. Slip stitch to the beginning one.
and make it into a loop. Okay. And now we're going to chain 4 again. That's going to count as our first double crochet and a chain 1. And then we're going to go back into
You
that
cannot see
ring.
a thing I'm even doing here. Let's turn it this way.
Then we're going to go back into the ring we just made and make, do 3 double crochet, chain 2 3 times.
Yep.
And I'm going to work right over my tail so I don't have to worry about that guy.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why it's giving me a little grief here.
This is such a gorgeous color. I love this color. I am always drawn to this color for some reason.
There are certain colors in our life that are like that, aren't there?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of, Mindy and I went yarn shop popping on Wednesday.
We did.
And of course, it rained pretty much all day
Mm-hmm.
because it always rains when we shop pop. for yarn.
The last couple times we got lucky.
Yeah, we did. But this shop hop was not very awesome.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
And I think it's maybe because of the stores that we went to. We tried to go to stores we'd never visited before.
I think you're right. Yep. Because and I think we would have been better served had we gone to the other stores that we knew were good.
Yeah. So we kind of went to some stores that we learned, we won't do that again.
So you've got 3 groups of 3 double crochets. Then you're going to chain 2 and then make 2 more double crochets. Yeah. And then slip stitch into the 3rd chain from your beginning chain 4.
It's just like the beginning of all the other squares.
Yes, it is. All right. That brings us to round 2.
Here, I got me some yarn to work with there. There we go.
Now we're going to slip stitch into the chain space and chain 4 again.
This is familiar, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That counts as our double crochet and a chain 1. Then we're going to put 2 more double crochets into that same space, and that's going to be our corner. And now we are going to do a double crochet in each of the 3 double crochets, and that brings you back to the corner again. And the corner is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Hi, Melinda and Emma. Yeah, so, it was kind of a good thing because I had to go to the eye doctor on Tuesday. And, even though we do have vision coverage, I had to get new glasses. And because I wear progressive lenses, they're quite a bit more expensive than what the insurance covers. So I had to shill out a whole bunch of money on Tuesday. So it was actually kind of a good thing that we didn't find all kinds of awesome yarn.
I bought.
It saved me some money.
I know. I bought 1 ball of yarn.
Me too.
Well, you bought a couple others.
I did. Okay. Let me retract that. Okay. I'm always telling fibs, aren't I?
A little bit.
I bought Maddie 2 hanks of yarn. Yeah. She had asked me to get her 2 hanks of yarn because she wants to make some fingerless gloves. So I did get 2 hanks for Maddie, and then I bought that mystery bag.
Right.
Which was a joke.
Yeah, the mystery bag was not very good.
I don't count that because I'm not ever going to use it.
And that store, we had liked that store so much last year when we went. And this year it was like, But, I did get a project bag there. It's a sweary project bag. It swears.
I wish, there were such cute, sweary project bags at the Fiber Festival. I wish I would have gotten one there.
A lot of them were the same ones.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them were the exact same bags
yes,
at the Fiber Festival.
Yeah.
And these were a good price, though. They were $20.
Yes, that was a good price. Okay, are we ready for round 3?
Well, I'm putting in my very last crochet, my last double, and joining to my chain.
Perfect.
There, got a nice little square going on.
Oh, Marilyn, you're still on your first square. You can't get it correct. Well, do you have any questions? Maybe we can help.
Yeah.
Okay, so for round 3, we're going to again slip stitch into the chain space and chain 4. And then do 2 double crochets into that same space. So that's going to be our partial first corner. Then we're going to do 3 double crochets. Whoops. Don't forget that first stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, and 3 double crochets.
Chain 1, skip 1, and do 3 doubles.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
And that brings us back to our corner.
Changing it up here.
Changing it up, yeah. And our corner is going to be 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles.
Yeah, Marilyn, where did it go? Where did it go awry for you?
Yes, where are you getting hung up? So we can help.
Yep.
And if we can't help, if Linda's here, Linda can definitely help.
Exactly.
Linda is our fact checker.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, my stomach is growling.
Mine too. I'm starving. I had an awful.
You don't hear it, all of that.
Well, I had a really bad belly. I've been really having a really bad time with my stomach lately. And I have been having a bad belly all day today. But
is it only one chain? It's only one chain.
It's one chain, yes.
Oh,
last round we did a bunch of 2 chains. Yeah. Or last square.
Yeah, last square we were doing chain 2s all the time. Got used to that. Just do something and chain 2.
Your yarn's coming Tuesday, Jennifer? Awesome. What kind did you get, Jennifer? Hi, Mary Lou. Oh, Mary Lou's at work.
Mary Lou has to work.
Yeah.
I don't even see Mary Lou's comment yet. You get the comments before I do.
I know. That's so interesting to me. I wonder why.
And there she is. See it? Now it's there. It's so weird, right?
So weird.
Yeah.
So, anybody who lives, well, nobody lives near me. So I guess you guys are all safe. I just want to put this out there. I'm glad that everybody is safe because starting yesterday, my son is driving on the roads. So be thankful that you don't live near me.
I'm certain it will be just fine.
He started driver's training on Monday, and last night he had his first driving session.
I'm certain it'll be just fine.
So when I went and picked him up, he had driver's training from 3 until 5, and then he was going to have to go drive with the instructor at 7. So I picked him up after the class got finished at 5, and I took him out to me and Maddie took him out to a parking lot to have him practice. And he's a little bit of an abrupt stopper. And he takes awfully wide right turns.
Well, that will all get better.
Oh, that's right, Jennifer. You said you were going to do the Premier Basics DK. Ooh, $262 is skiing and free shipping. That's nice.
You'd have to let us know how that is when you get it, the Premier Basic DK. I'm interested. I don't have any of that.
I have Premier Basics worsted, but
not the DK.
Not the DK. Okay, Marilyn said, I think in the corners where I have to do 2 in one space, I'm not sure. Oh, see, okay, Marilyn, I know exactly what you're talking about because it is a little bit confusing the way that I've done many different types of granny squares, and there are a lot of different ways to do corners. And this way that you do corners, I don't really care for the way it looks because I think that the chain, but I am doing the directions, but I think it's obvious where the chain is. But yeah, so basically what you're doing, okay, we'll start, because are you ready to move on to round 4, Mindy?
It's obvious where you have where you only started with the chain and then you come back and you add your double at the end.
Yes.
That's where you can see. Yeah.
Yep. Are we ready for round 4?
I'm ready. I am slip stitched into my corner and I'm chaining 4.
Okay. Slip stitch into your corner and chain 4. Now I'm going to just kind of commentate this a little bit for Marilyn. So your chain 4 is going to be that represents your first double crochet and your chain space. Mm-hmm. Then you're going to do 2 more double crochets into that corner. That means that corner is incomplete because a normal corner is going to have 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets all in the same corner. But for this first corner, we've only made 1 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So that means when we get back around at the end of our round, we have to put another double crochet into that space to complete the corner.
Yeah. And so you have to put it on the right side of your chain.
Yes.
And I actually find a little place to put it. I actually put it, instead of going in the space underneath.
Yeah.
I've been putting it like right next to that one. At
yes.
the base,
I have
right through this little loop right there.
Yes.
And
Yep.
it's hard to get in there maybe, but I think it looks better than trying to put it in that space.
I agree. It makes it look a little bulky when you go underneath
Yes.
that whole space because
Yes.
that chain is right there.
Yes. So I try to squeeze it right in at the base of that chain 3.
Yep.
And I put it right in there, right next to where the chain 3 starts.
Hi, Jody. Jody's here.
I see Jody's here.
So there,
Will Jody stay? That's the question.
But there's another way that I actually prefer to do corners on granny squares, and but I don't want to like confuse the issue.
Yeah. So here we're going to 3 double crochet now, right?
Yes, 3 double crochets. So
and that first one kind of hides in there. And now they're going to mess this up because now we're going to change how many times we chain.
Yep. Now we're going to
chain 3, skip 2,
and a single crochet in this chain space.
Yep. Then we chain 3 again,
skip 2, and 3 double crochets, which brings us back to our corner. So we'll do our normal corner of 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets.
That other pattern was so easy to remember. Everything was chain 2s. This one's got a
yes,
1.
Yep.
And we got a chain 2 here, and we got
okay, so 1 double crochet in each of the next 3, chain 3, skip 2, single into the chain space, chain 3, skip 2, 3 double crochets.
It's getting a little more
and we might actually use more yarn on this square because
maybe
it's that other one was very lacy.
Maybe. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Oh, she's not staying.
Oh, she's not staying?
You're getting a tooth pulled.
Oh, yikes. That doesn't sound fun. I hate the dentist, she said. Oh, you're going to take some calming medication before you go in? That's a good idea.
Oh, is that what that is? That's
Ativan, yeah.
To calm you before you go?
Yeah. You know, when I got, it's funny because when I got my dentures, I had to have all of my teeth pulled. And they just numbed me up with a bunch of, Novocaine or whatever, and yanked out all my teeth.
Right.
So I've been doing some, because I'd like to look into when I have to get replacement dentures. I've been looking into getting the implant kind where you have the posts.
Oh.
And so I've been looking at some literature from some different companies, and all of them advertise that you get knocked out when they pull your teeth.
Oh, when they pull them?
And I'm like, are you kidding me? I could have not had to endure all that. And all I had was some freaking Novocaine.
Yeah, but they don't knock you out when they put them posts in.
Well, it did say it said anesthesia,
but they don't knock you out when they put them posts in. I'll bet you money they don't.
It did say, well, the price included anesthesia, so I'm thinking they do. I mean, at least at one place I looked at.
I don't know. Okay, that'll be interesting. Dale has several implants, and he's never been knocked out.
Maybe it just depends on where you go.
Maybe.
Because I didn't get knocked out when they pulled all my teeth, but this place that I was looking at, they knocked you out.
Hi, April. And then you put in your last double crochet there, like we were just talking, right next to that.
Chain 4.
And slip stitch into the top of that chain.
Well, into the third chain.
Third chain, and then slip stitch into your corner.
Yep.
So this one's getting roughly curvy.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, a little curvy.
Yes.
We got a curvy girl here.
All right, and for round 5, we'll start out just the same, chain 4
and 2 doubles
and 2 doubles into that corner. And then we are going to do
3
double crochets. I had to make sure I was on the right round because
I know, right?
it was the same instructions as last round.
I know, and we're used to it changing.
Yeah.
So there's 3, chain 3 again,
skip 2,
2,
single crochet in the chain space,
yeah, chain 3, skip the single, do a single crochet in the other chain space,
chain 3, skip 2, and do 3 double crochets.
That's not too hard.
Nope, not bad at all.
We're just making more loop-de-loos. Then you do your corner as scheduled.
3 out-of-hands. Now Jody's taking 3 out-of-hands.
What?
I hope Dwayne's going with you so he can carry your butt out of there.
Right? I've never taken an out-of-hand. I don't know. Never taken
I remember when Emily got her wisdom teeth pulled, and she was still kind of under the anesthesia when I took her home, and she was just crazy. It was hilarious.
I've never taken anything like that. Not even a Valium.
Oh, really? They're wonderful. They're wonderful. I highly recommend.
Never tried them. Never tried them. Never had any reason to, I guess. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Right. Of course, if somebody tries to throw me on a plane, they might have to give me all of those things.
Yes. Maddie has to take them when she flies. She's a very nervous flyer.
And lots of them. Give me lots of them.
So Maddie's a very nervous flyer, and I think it was when her and Austin went to Key West, she texted me. She's like, they seated us in the exit row, and she's like, basically, I'm the co-pilot.
Right. That's what I would need. I'll just sit up here. I'll just sit up here with you, and I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll just help. Yeah.
I'll just help you drive because I feel better that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So my husband's off work again today.
Oh, gee. What's he doing now?
It's freaking Veterans Day.
Is it Veterans Day today?
Well, it actually is tomorrow, but
I was going to say it's not today.
Yeah, but for the holiday purposes, for the city, it's
okay.
This is the day they're observing as Veterans.
Okay, got you. Because it is the 11th.
Yes.
Every year.
Yep, and I know that because it's my sister's birthday.
Mm-hmm. I know that date well.
Her birthday was 11/11/77. I could never forget her birthday because it's so easy to.
So what is he doing today on his day off? Is he bothering you?
Of course, he's always. No, he went to his dad got a new lawnmower, and he's going to do something with his old one, and so he went over to his parents' house and picked up the old lawnmower with the trailer and brought it back. And I think he's got to find someplace in the pole barn to store it over the winter.
Look at this. This is looking.
Yes, Jody, you're right. He just wants to watch my TV.
This is looking interesting.
It is looking a little interesting.
Yeah. All right.
So round 6, we're gonna slip stitch into the chain.
Our corner. And chain 4. And do our 2 double crochets. Oh, now we're going to double crochet 5.
Okay, 5 double
5 double
crochets.
crochets.
And then we're going to put 2 double crochets in the chain space.
We're just going to keep going with the double crochets.
Then we're going to chain 3, skip a single crochet and single crochet in the chain space, the middle chain space.
Chain 3, skip, do a single in the space.
Chain 3,
skip,
and put 2 doubles in the next chain
Oh,
space.
yeah, because now we're going to do that run of 7 here.
Yep, and then double crochet at each of the next 5. This is pretty easy stuff. And then our normal corners.
Actually, 9 double crochets in a row.
In a row. Hi, Francesca.
Hello there. Uh-oh.
What?
I forgot something.
Uh-oh, what'd you forget?
I'm on it, Francesca. I'm on it. Take me 30 seconds here. Ay.
So, yes, he's very jealous of my TV. He constantly comes into my front room and says, the TV's too big.
There you go. Today's sneak peek is now live and active.
Oh.
I'm supposed to do it before I went live at 2. It's there now. It's there now. It's a pretty one, you guys. It's a pretty one today.
I can't wait to see.
It's pretty and it's big and it's bold and beautiful.
Can't wait.
Have you guys all been watching them?
Yes, of course.
They're so much fun. And they're so great. They're awesome. They really are.
And you said you're working on one of them, right?
I'm not yet, but I just unboxed the one.
Oh, the one that you're going to work
that I'm going to work on. Yeah. I just unboxed it. Did a video for it today because it's actually on the website already. So.
Oh, okay. So how is your gnome? How are your gnomes coming?
Oh my goodness, my gnomes are cruising right along.
My gnomes too. I got a late start because, like I said, I had all that blanket bobbins piled on top of my lap desk, but I cleaned that all up and I'm cruising along on my I think I might get it finished this month.
Right? I'm going to.
Yeah?
There's no I think. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I actually think I might be able to get that gnome finished. Or gnomes plural, I should say, because there's more than one gnome in that picture.
There are 3. Yep, I mean, it's hard to say what halfway is because halfway is like in the middle of, if you section them off like with release paper.
Yeah.
I'm going across the side. I'm going from
right.
side to side.
Yes.
Halfway is like in the middle of the 3rd section.
Yes. Yep.
Interesting. You finished?
So are you about? Is that where you are?
I am in the 3rd row. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm on my 3rd row.
See, I just finished my 2nd row, so which isn't bad considering I got a late start.
Right. I mean, it's going pretty quick. We talked about this before. The round drills, mine are gappy.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I haven't really noticed.
No.
Oh, Kayleen finished her gnome last night. Nice.
Saw that.
Oh, you got another one. Good. Yeah, that way you get to post every week if you keep going.
Gnome's watermelon. That one's cute. The gnome's watermelon. Their warehouse is empty, you guys. Craftably's warehouse is empty. So They have orders on the way, though.
Okay, I am back.
Really?
Diamond painting's so much easier. It is. You're right.
How are you back? I got a whole side to go. A whole side to go.
Finally, I'm back up to my normal speed, and you're not out crocheting me.
I guess you're kicking my butt today. Kicking my butt today.
Did I say hi to Catherine? Hi, Catherine. Okay, so that was round. Which round was that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was round 6. Okay, so we'll move on to round 7.
Not yet.
I know. So just Mindy gets back to the corner.
Not yet. We don't.
Yes, this one, I bet this is going to use more yarn, definitely, because this is a very much fuller square than this one. This one was very, I mean, if you compare the looks of the two, this one's very lacy.
I'll feel better about using more of that second ball of yarn.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, so I'm in my craft room today. I'm not in the dining room because Maddie's here and Jeff is off, and I didn't want to be just like talking in the middle of, you know what I mean?
Everybody out there.
Yeah. So I had to clean off my table. Guess how many Diamond Art Club diamond paintings I haven't unboxed yet.
That you haven't unboxed?
Yeah. That I haven't made an unboxing video for.
I have no idea.
10.
Oh, I was close. 8.
10, yes. I know, Dawn. I've got to it's been such a weird. So here's what happened with my lives. It all started the weekend that we had the birthday party at my sister's. And then the next weekend after that was Nate's band thing at Central. The weekend after that was homecoming. And then the weekend after that, for 2 weekends, was the haunted train.
How many nights did you end up actually having to do that?
Just 2.
Just 2 out of the 4?
Yep.
Well, you lucked out.
Well, because it got canceled the last Friday. It got canceled because of the rain.
And it rained the first night, right?
I didn't go the first night.
Oh, okay. I got rained out that night too.
Oh, Sherry, you were going to say 10? Yep, 10.
We're going to start our next round. Slip stitch into your corner, chain 4.
Yep. So round 7 starting.
And 2 double crochets in there.
And then we're going to do 9 double crochets.
We're just adding more and more and more.
Yep. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets in the chain space. And we'll chain 1 and skip that single crochet and 2 double crochets in the next chain space. And then 9 double crochets across. So this is
we're only chaining 1. See why?
Well, because we're back down to this. We're mirroring what we did at the bottom there to make it an even little holy thing.
And then what are we doing after we chain 1? Going into
and 2 double crochets into the chain space.
Oh, so we're not doing any singles here. We're just taking off with our doubles now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And all the way back to the corner. So this square is just a bunch of double crochets, isn't it?
Sure is.
Plus, Jeff hasn't. Oh, so the second reason why I'm in here in my craft room is because our old TV that was in my front room was a plasma TV. And it's very heavy. It's a 58-inch, very, very heavy. So Jeff is still trying to decide where he wants to put it. If he wants to put that one in his back room and then take the one from his back room, which is a 55-inch, and put that in his pole barn, or if he wants to take the big one and put it in his pole barn. So guess where the old TV from my front room currently is and has been for the past week?
In the middle of the floor somewhere.
No, it's on my kitchen table.
Oh, on the kitchen. Better yet, on the
Yes.
kitchen table.
Yes.
Huh. Apparently you don't eat at the kitchen table.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I'm hoping that tomorrow I can get back to normal on my lives, because it's been 6 weeks since I went live, because just the way everything worked out. It was just weird. I usually don't have that much going on in my life.
Right? So you're on for the prize for this week. Are you going to make a video to do that? What are you doing? How are you giving away a prize?
I'm just going to record a video next Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing like planning our event here on live.
Yeah, I'll just record, and I don't know if it'll just be just to give away the prize, or if I'll do it kind of like a whip and chat format.
Okay.
Depends on what I've got to say. I might have some stuff to talk about.
Short chit chat.
Yeah, just a short chit chat. I might have some stuff to say. And then I love November and December because I'm events back to back.
Yeah.
Because in December we'll start our DP Christmas Elves.
Yep. I've got a few prizes for that lined up, I believe, for a grand prize.
So do I.
For a grand prize or your prize?
Oh no, not for my regular prizes.
Yeah. I got a couple things I think we can do for a grand prize.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's good to have friends.
Yeah, it is. I know when we talked about November, when we started out, we didn't know at all what our grand prize was going to be. And it ends up that we're going to have multiple grand prizes.
Exactly.
And, they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah. We have 2 paintings from Jen Stone Creations. We have a gift certificate type thing from oh, come on. Where'd my brain?
I'm blinking too, and you just told me about it.
Diamond Painting Fanatics.
That's right. Yes. Which, if anybody doesn't know, they are the ones who bought out DIY Moon.
Yes. Yep. I got a cute gnome. We got a cute gnome to give away.
From Patty, right?
Patty. Yep. Yeah. Fun.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to use more yarn.
Yep, for sure.
Sure.
Yep, for sure. And I don't know, this yarn it's wool. It's woolly wool.
It is woolly.
It's not too bad. It's not the worst I've ever felt, but it's definitely not the best.
No,
I've
it's
ever
woolly.
felt.
Mm-hmm. My only hope is that maybe it would soften if you washed it.
Yeah.
Is it washable?
Let me look at the care instructions. I don't remember looking. Hold on. I'm almost back here. Let me finish my last stitch and slip stitch and slip stitch. All right, let me grab my tag.
And the whole side ahead of me.
Yes, you can. It is machine wash. You can machine wash it, so that's good.
Okay, well, I wonder how that would soften, Lots of people say it'll soften when you wash. Remember that lady at the shop?
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was nuts. I just looked at her like she had a third eye in her forehead.
First store we went to, Michigan Fine Yarns, which is a really nice store. They've got tons of yarn. If you want yarn for a project, man, they got it. Okay. They have nothing like really outstanding, special, not real hand dyed, like not indie dyers.
Right.
I would say
but they carry like higher end brands, like, mid to higher end, I would say.
Yeah. But this lady, she was there with her friend, and we were touching some yarns going, I don't like this yarn. This is too scratchy. I think it was like that superwash.
No, it wasn't even superwash. It was
it was
a Highland wool, 100% Highland wool.
Is that what we were playing with?
Yep.
Oh, it wasn't when we were playing with the Cascade 220.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it was the Cascade 220. You're right. It was.
Anyhow, we both were like, this is kind of scratchy. And her friend was like, yeah, it's kind of scratchy. And she goes, oh, it's fine. Especially if you wash it, it'll be fine. And then she says, soft yarn is just overrated.
Yeah.
We're like,
she said she doesn't like soft yarn. Soft yarn is overrated.
We're like, if I'm wearing it against my skin, I want it to be soft.
Yeah.
I don't want scratchy stuff against my skin.
Definitely not.
So, anyhow, we just kind of looked at her like, and her friend was like, okay.
And her friend was like, come on, are you ready to go? I got to go.
Right?
She's like, she wouldn't leave us alone. She just kept trying to convince us.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
No.
All right. Slip stitch into our corner. And then
chain 4.
I can't get my slip stitch to go in. What in the world?
And then 2 double crochets in the same space.
I caught a funky loop and I can't get it to go.
Okay, now this is going to be a real easy round. All we're going to do is double crochet all the way across. And when we get to that chain space, we're just going to double crochet into the chain space. So all we were doing is a row of total double crochets, or a round rather.
Goodness, I could not get that slip stitch to go in.
That's weird.
I know. It just kept snagging up on me. And I'm like, stop it.
This square, I'm going to have to compare this when we're finished to the size of my other square, because this one seems like it might be a little bigger.
So how many should we have? Does it say?
We'll have 27 plus
13. Well, 13, 26, 27.
Well, 28.
There's 2 in the corner.
30. So 31. Which seems like a weird number to have, doesn't it?
Didn't it tell us how many stitches we're supposed to have for every single round? And they're all supposed to be the same at the end.
Yeah, it did tell us that somewhere in the beginning.
Apparently it's 31.
Yeah.
It's 13 and 13 is 26, 27, 20, 29, 30, 31. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, you guys should have seen Mindy and I trying to figure out our lunch math Wednesday.
They put it all on one bill. So we're trying to...
And we had split a dessert.
Yeah.
So we had to cut the price of that in half.
We were doing okay, except we forgot about the tax.
Yes.
Tax messed us up. What am I doing? A double in this space?
In the chain space, yeah.
Double in the space. Okay. Got it.
Uh-oh. Jennifer said she thinks it's 33.
That's what I thought too, but this does not add up to 33, does it?
No, it certainly does not.
13 is 26. And one in the middle makes 27.
And 4 more.
29, 30, 31 on the other end for the corner. I thought it said 33 too, was my thought. But this definitely says adds up to 31.
Oh, Michelle's here. Hi, Michelle.
Oh, you're gonna do the Franken blanket. How's your Frankie doing there, Angie?
Oh, you're starting your Franken blanket today. Nice. Yeah, feel free to reach out, Michelle, if you have questions. Because it's a lot of, mine turned out, I was telling you, very wobbly. Mm-hmm. My circle turned out quite wobbly. So I asked a question in the Facebook group, and the suggestion from the lady that doing the cal was to maybe go up a hook size. And then someone else made a suggestion to make sure that my triples, because you had to do front post triples and go down 2 rows, to make sure my triples weren't too tight so they weren't pulling. And so I redid my week 1 in a bigger hook size, and I was very mindful of, making sure that I wasn't crocheting too tightly, and it's still wobbly. So I don't know. I'm hoping, because she did say that if it's a little bit wobbly, that's normal. But if it's a lot wobbly, it could be a problem. So I don't know what constitutes a little bit wobbly. So I guess I'm just going to have to go with it. And,
and you're doing those dark colors.
Yeah, it's called Cadensor. I don't know where that name comes from. But yeah, I'm doing the Cadensor colorway, but then I'm also doing the Peace on the Beach, which is the light blues and mint green and beige.
What's that one called? Peace
on the Beach. Yes.
I saw somebody. I did join that group. I told you, just to kind of watch it. I'm not doing it. I'm definitely not doing it, but I'm just watching the progress, seeing how it's going.
And this is a very, very long Crochet-A-Long. It goes until April 29th.
Goodness.
Yes. And the first week, I got it done in 1 day. You know what I mean?
Why are people already making their granny squares? Or not the granny squares, but the fancy squares?
Because they're too excited and they can't wait. Yeah. But the designer is making changes to the pattern. So she warned that she did warn multiple times against people jumping ahead because you
might mess something up.
Exactly. You might have to frog it because there's going to be changes to the pattern. So I'm not going to work ahead and do my squares.
Cascade 220 comes in 2 different things. There's there's
a skein and a ball.
I know, but there was, what are they? One is
superwash merino,
and one's just merino.
Yes. Yep.
So one's superwash and one's not superwash.
Yep. Yes, 26 weeks, Michelle says. Yeah, she was going to go 14, but she wanted to give a few weeks so people can keep up. And, that's kind of, I've noticed that with other Crochet-A-Longs, like the first week is like less work just because your blanket is so small. You know what I mean? At that point.
Right.
So it's 16 rounds is the first week.
I've never done a Crochet-A-Long during the Crochet-A-Long.
This is only the second time I have, I think.
You were doing, what's the other one you were doing?
The Color Lab.
Color Lab?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened there, Angie?
Well, I pulled a classic Angie on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the naughty corner right now. Didn't I show you why it was in the naughty corner?
I don't think you ever did. No, I don't know why you quit working on it.
Because so that one was a little bit different in that you didn't, you worked the blanket in sections, and then you, after each section was completed, you attached the section to each other. So what happened was the way that the joining method in the design is very, labor intensive. And
that doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah. And it's 212 stitches wide, I think. And it was on a zigzag, the where I'm at to attach these 2 sections is on a zigzag. And it's a lot. It's just tedious, very tedious.
So you got tired of joining stuff together?
Yeah.
You were just like,
yeah,
I don't want to do this anymore.
Right. Now that was such an interesting pattern. It was unlike any other crochet pattern I've ever done. It just a lot of geometric shapes that you had to kind of like just a lot of triangles and diamonds and squares that you had to put together.
Oh, you did a schwancho?
Yes.
Did you do it with the sleeves, or you did the poncho? You did the whole thing with the sleeves?
Michelle, send me a
Angie
picture
wants
of
to do it
that.
with the sleeves.
I do.
I don't like it with the sleeves.
Michelle, send me a picture of that if you think about it, of how it turned out. She sent me a picture. Now, I meant to ask you, Michelle, that the blanket that you sent me a picture of that you finished, what kind of yarn did you use for that? I know you told me, or I know I saw it when we were at the retreat, but I don't recall what it was.
Were you working on it there?
The blanket she was, yeah. She started it. Okay, I'm back around and I am going to fasten off and cut my yarn, and then we can just start all over again.
Start all over.
And we got to make 8 of these bad boys. Now, this is what it looks like. Oh, that's right. The carnival, the hobby carnival. It's very pretty. The colors are gorgeous.
I just found a cool shawl pattern from Hobby using Twister. And I thought I had a ball of the Twister, a cake of the Twister, whatever they are.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs and I went through my things of yarn, which means I have to move 3 totes and 2 boxes and 12 balls and, you know.
Yeah.
And I got into the box that has my hobby yarns, and I don't have any Twister.
Oh, man.
Wow. Guess I don't have that. Fine. I don't need to make that shawl. Fine. Not doing it.
Mindy and I were talking when we were out yarn shopping the other day about, and I've really been guilty of this a lot too lately, of rather than using yarn that's in my stash, it seems like for the projects I want to do, I've been having to go out and buy specific yarn for that project.
Yep. I did make a bag with a cake of a Karen cake.
I
pulled out of my stash.
A cotton cake?
Yep. So I did use that. But yeah, I tried to get a sweater quantity, and I could not find a sweater quantity in anything I had downstairs.
Yeah.
That, I couldn't. I just,
right.
So, okay, these are supposed to be how wide? 16 centimeters?
Between 15 and a half and 16 and a half, she said.
Aren't they pretty? Look, I like it when the light shines through it. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
It is.
Look like berries?
I don't know if it looks like berries or not. It looks like something.
It's supposed to look like berries. Right?
I guess.
Berries. So what is
this is very easy. This is a very easy pattern.
Yeah, I'm not getting quite large enough. Well,
no. Well,
maybe.
Once you
maybe if I make it lay flat, it kind of gets to 15 and a half.
I better.
Yeah, I'm gonna block it. It'll block to 16 or whatever, won't it?
Yeah. And just because we're making all these different squares, I usually wouldn't block something like a blanket, but since we want these squares to make sure that they're exact sizes, I will block this project.
What do we want it to be? It's going to be 6 1/4 inches at least.
Okay, let's see where I'm at. Ooh, I'm a little big.
Oh, you're big. Uh-oh.
I'm a little big, and because I went up a hook size, remember?
Wait
a second. What size hook am I supposed to be using?
I don't know what you're supposed to be using.
What did the pattern call for? The pattern calls for hook size. Okay.
Hello, Sean. Here's what I'm curious about.
So the pattern says a 3.5 millimeter hook, and I'm using a 3.75. I wonder if I should since I came out big on this, I wonder if I should go down to I'm going to go grab a 3.5. Okay.
Yeah. I'm using the 3.75.
Are you? And now, did yours
No,
come out big or small?
3.5. I'm a 3.5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a 3.5.
Jennifer, my last one, the Gates one, is 31. 31 stitches. It must be 31. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30, 31. Yeah, that's 31 too. So 31 must be our magic number. Must be 31. I thought it was 33. Wow, did I leave a long enough tail? Like, seriously. I'm trying to use up my yarn, man. Use up my yarn. Yeah, this one turned out bigger than my blue ones. And remember what they said, though, about the blue ones? The gates could be smaller.
Yes, they did say the gates could be
because of all the chains.
Yep. All right, I got my 3.5.
What?
I'm gonna redo this one.
What was that noise? Did you make a noise?
Yeah, I knocked some stuff over. Getting back into my seat.
No, that's not what I'm hearing.
Oh. What are you hearing?
It's got to be Dale.
Oh, I hear it now. Yeah, it's coming.
I'm like, what is that? What is that noise?
It sounds like the aliens have landed.
Right? I'm like, what's going on? He's out in the garage doing something. Well, that's annoying. Right?
Oh, did you tell Sean what we're making? She asked what we're making.
Oh, no.
We're making, it's called the
Nature's Walk.
Nature's Walk blanket.
What is he doing? I didn't even know he was here.
He's been working a lot lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been gone all day. It's one of those days he didn't even come home for lunch. So I didn't know he was here. But he's making noise. I don't understand.
Mindy's so funny because she was saying she needed more time to herself to get stuff done, and now that she's got it, she doesn't like it.
What are you doing out there?
Oh, well, the oil that came out of the air conditioner leaked in the back of my truck and now it's on the floor.
Oh.
So what are you doing?
Crochet Live.
How long are you going to be?
Another half an hour.
Can't see you.
Where are you going now?
Chicken food.
Okay. Go get chicken. Walk, 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 walk.
Hey.
Hey, you're teaching those red girls some habits.
Uh-oh.
I let the
red
chickens and
girls
ducks out today, and the new girls, the farmers' girls, right? They come out and they're like coming right at me, and I'm like, "What are you doing? What do you want? What do you want?" Well, he's been teaching them. They come out to get treats in the morning, a handful of bugs. And so they're thinking, I'm going to come up there with a handful of bugs for them.
Did you?
Well, no, I had to like beat the one down to stop coming at me. And then I left her and I said, go away. And once I tried to like pretend like I was going to catch her.
Yes.
Then she left me alone.
Right.
Then I went in and I got them the bugs. And I'm like, here, you can have the bugs on my terms.
On my
A little
turn.
bigger.
On my
It's a
terms.
little bigger is what it turns out to be.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to go get them feed.
All right.
I know Jeff just our garbage day is Friday, so Jeff always
So is ours.
cleans out the refrigerator and takes the chickens any,
We did that
scraps
yesterday.
or whatever that. So he's like, this morning he's like, man, chickens are eating good this week.
It was a smorgasbord yesterday. There was some cucumber, there was some tomato, there was some little bit of Cheerios at the bottom of the
Oh,
bag.
they love those.
What else did they get? Lettuce.
Cucumber,
I said cucumber. Yep.
lettuce, tomato.
Yeah. I saw that restocked April. I really liked that painting.
Oh, the stacked pumpkins.
Yeah.
They are very, very pretty.
I know.
I bet you it sells out again.
Probably.
And I
If
just
it's-
I had a whole bunch of money saved up in points because I was going to use them for Black Friday, but then I blew it all on the Christmas release. I got 5 from the Christmas release.
I didn't. Mm-mm-mm.
So now now I'm on a spending freeze on craft supplies until after the
What are we doing
holidays.
later?
What?
What are we doing later?
Getting that washing machine?
That's it.
I think so. Turkey's in the crock pot. Turkey in the crock pot. Turkey in the crock pot.
A whole turkey?
A little turkey breast.
Oh, okay.
We get those little turkey breasts quite often.
Mm.
They're good. Don't get the Cajun one though, unless you like Cajun.
Oh no, I don't care for anything spicy.
No, we mistakenly got that one time, and we were like, "What is up with this?" We don't
Was
like
your mouth burning?
It was a little. We didn't like it.
Mm.
No, it was the other end that was burning.
Oh, the other it would burned on the way out.
No, it didn't taste very
Activation
good.
engaged.
Oh, Dale's eating egg salad right now.
Oh, I love egg salad. Egg salad's my favorite.
I
You know
know.
what's going to happen later.
I know what's going to happen
Uh-huh.
later. Oh goodness. You can sleep in the living room.
No, he's gonna give you a Dutch oven.
No. So Meyer makes egg salad.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
I do have to pick out the celery though.
Oh, you and your picking out of vegetables.
I know. You have to pick out things. What? What are you doing? You bringing it here? He's bringing it. Oh, so we can see it. Here we go.
The color.
Oh, Sean hasn't bought anything for
Oh,
7
no, you
Oh, what?
don't get that.
What?
No.
What?
That's the same color as that. That's what I told him.
That's the color of the paint you're
Uh-huh,
painting over there? It's egg salad color he's painting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I told him it was. It's just like egg salad.
Oh, that's funny.
I said, what?
He's painting the washroom at the other house over there.
The laundry room
The laundry room.
Okay.
Sorry, the laundry room.
at the home.
At the
I
home.
told him it was the same color as that.
And so he's painting it a yellow, egg salad yellow, apparently.
Nice.
He just brought the egg salad. I thought he was bringing it to show us or let me eat it or something.
No.
No, he's
No.
just showing it to compare on his
I just wanted to
sleeve
see if it was the same color.
where he has paint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what color it is. Yeah.
It is egg salad.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Boo-boo.
Yeah, I think I did. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Francesca's making chili. That sounds delish. I love chili.
Okay, this is my square. Look, do you see anything wrong with my square?
What's wrong with your square?
Look at
Oh,
it's not a square.
no, that is not a square. That looks
No.
a little wonky.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh, we got to go back here somewhere. I don't even know to where. Back to the
You got
beginning of this
distracted.
round is where I need to go.
You got distracted.
I did. Okay, that was fine. I was good until I got to the first corner, I think, and then things went awry. Dale's.
Oh, Jody said she's gonna be too loopy to cook dinner. Lucky you.
Oh.
Now, does
Well,
that mean that Dwayne cooks or that you guys get to get takeout?
or you're gonna go out to dinner?
Well, I hope if she's that loopy, I hope she's not going out.
That would be fun, though.
It would be kind of fun.
Yeah, take me out to dinner.
I wanted to go out to dinner tonight. I wanted Jeff to take me out for fish. I've been craving fish for some reason.
Oh God, I would never in my life crave fish.
I love fish dinner. Fish dinner Fridays. I don't know. Is that a big thing everywhere or just here?
No, probably.
Fish dinner Fridays is always a big deal. Not even just during Lent, like all the time it's a popular thing.
Yeah, I don't know what I did back there, but it was.
You know what, Sean? Screw anybody who's stash shaming you. Don't put up with that.
No.
Don't don't put up with that. That's BS. You live your life.
Live your life. Live at large. She does live at large too. Yeah.
I
I like you, Sean.
hate people who stash shame with diamond paintings or yarn or anything. It really, really gets under my skin.
It is under my skin.
It frosts my apples.
You had any more of those little? What are those called?
Sayings?
Yeah, but what are they called? There's a name for it.
Euphemisms?
It's my berry color. What are they? Idioms.
Metaphors?
No, I don't know. What are they? There's a name for it.
Euphemism?
I don't know. Somebody who's smarter than me knows. I don't know. Well, my piece is square now.
Good.
We're square now.
Do you need anything over there?
Yeah. See, I thought it was a euphemism. Melinda, you're making key lime pie?
Do I need anything?
Oh my gosh. I love key lime pie. It's my favorite.
French fries. I need French fries.
What? Why do you need French fries?
I don't know. He asked me if I needed anything while he's gone. I'm like, French fries. She said, why do I need French fries? I don't know. It sounds good. French fries. By the time you got back, would they be cold?
Yes, I think they would be cold.
He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, you know what I had for lunch? I had a thing of pudding, Angie. That's what I had.
Oh, that was your whole lunch?
That was lunch.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
You know, I don't usually eat until dinner.
Oh.
I and Maddie thinks it's so weird that we don't eat like breakfast or lunch.
What round am I on? I'm on 3. What am I doing? I can't focus.
I guess you're
focus.
having some ADD, aren't you?
Chain 1, skip 1, and then 3 more doubles. You're gonna be done with your square, and I'm gonna be sitting here going, I'm on round 4.
Yeah, I might be.
I know. I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm having a focus situation.
Focus problem.
If we had an air fryer, I could do that, Jody. Well, we have an air fryer that goes in our Instapot, but that is a whole lot of work.
Is it?
Yeah, because the Instapot is up in the cupboard above the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got to get that down, and then you got to get down the air fryer part that goes in it. It's just a whole lot of situation I'm not going to deal with.
You know what's funny is Jeff got an air fryer, I don't know, maybe about a year or 2 ago. And for the longest time, everything he made, he was making in the air fryer. Like it was his favorite. He was just addicted to it. Now, I don't think he's made one thing in it for probably the past 6 months.
So you have your air fryer out on the cupboard, readily available to use?
Yes. And that's what made me think about it is out on the cupboard.
Because ours is not. And I can't even get it down. Wow. My yarn just got fingering weight.
Oh, that's weird. Hi, Anita.
Yeah, it literally got down to a fingering weight. It's not supposed to rove. Yes, Sherry, that's it. I want them because I didn't get them the other day. Exactly. Yep.
Oh, come on. I keep splitting my yarn, and it really isn't that splitty of a yarn.
Well, but it's happening. It's happening. I'll just say that.
What? Splitting?
It's splitting, yeah. That I'm getting stuck in loops I'm not supposed to be stuck in. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I know. I hear people that air fry stuff all the time.
Yeah, Jeff was using it every day. He was really using the heck out of it, and then he just kind of fell off the wagon.
What all does everybody air fry? I don't know.
He would make wings in the air fryer.
So what? Is it like
chicken-
frozen wings?
like chicken wings? Yeah,
I don't like frozen in the bag and
yep. And he would do the sauce with them and stuff, and yeah. What else?
anything like that people
Fish.
probably-
He did fish in the air fryer.
Yeah, anything that people probably put in their air fryer, I just throw in the oven, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm kind of hungry for. Nate and I went to Olive Garden a couple of weeks ago when I took him out shopping for Sam's birthday gift, and I had chicken marsala, and it was so stinking good. I'm kind of craving that again.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Well, you probably wouldn't like it. It's with mushrooms.
I don't mind that.
Oh, okay. So you do it.
As long as they're very soft and pulverized.
Yes, they are. Of all the stuff that you won't eat, I would have think mushrooms would have been up on that list.
See? No. Mm-mm. That's a misnomer.
That's interesting.
I don't like fresh mushrooms.
Okay.
They got to be very well cooked, and I don't like big fat mushrooms.
Okay.
I like sliced mushrooms, and they're very like mushy.
Soft.
I like
Yeah.
mushy mushrooms.
Mushy
Mushy
mushrooms.
mushy mushroom.
Yeah, Sean, exactly. Like the nini makers were a big deal, and yeah, and they're gone. I remember, okay, I'm going to age myself here. I remember when my mom got our first microwave when I was a kid, and that was like an incredible invention. My mom would microwave everything. She would order all of this, I think from Tupperware, started selling all of this microwave safe, dishes. She made meatloaf in the microwave. She made
meatloaf in the microwave.
Yes, she made eggs in the microwave. She even once tried to bake brownies in the microwave. And then she got this special bacon making platter for the microwave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
we never had one, but I've seen them.
She was just so excited about that darn thing.
I'm a pretty good microwaver. I microwave quite a bit of stuff.
Do you?
Yeah.
We use ours mostly just for heating things up.
Well, yeah.
And microwave popcorn.
I haven't had microwave popcorn in forever.
Really?
No.
It's one of our favorite snacks.
We have an air popper.
Oh, okay.
So
when you do it, do you put lots of butter in it?
Not tons, but...
Oh, I like mine with lots of butter.
No.
We have this, and we just found it this past year when we went camping, and it's been in the garage for God knows how long. It was a Coleman popcorn maker that you do over a campfire.
Uh-huh.
That popcorn was so good. I mean, it was the best popcorn. It was delicious.
I've had that before.
Now I forget what round I'm on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay.
6?
Yeah.
I told you, you're going to be done before I'm done with round 4. I mean, I'm on round 4, but... Oh, boy.
Okay, so... kitchen space. Oh, Jody, really? That's interesting. Jody said put corn on the cob in the microwave in the husks.
I've heard of that. Never done it. I've heard of it.
Jeff does ours on the grill in the husks. He'll put it on the, in the husks on the grill when he's cooking on the grill. And that's good.
No, we don't do that. We're just a good old boil in the pot, corn on the cob people. Dale finds
Yes, you're right, Sean. The microwave was almost as big as the stove.
Dale finds the strangest things on YouTube, you guys. Strangest things.
Okay.
So I'm sitting in here diamond painting last night, and he's watching YouTube. And I'm like, he's watching some woman, like an older Southern woman.
And what was this woman doing?
And her husband's recording her.
Okay.
So she's cooking.
Okay.
She's cooking. And she is going to make apple fritters.
Yum.
And so it shows her running around her kitchen doing this. And she's very interesting. She's a little funny because she's Southern and,
Yeah.
And his commentaries in the background are interesting as he's just filming what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I start looking into this channel a little bit. And I'm like, good Lord. The woman has like 557,000 subscribers.
Holy crap. And all she does is cook?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yep. I'm like, okay. Interesting. Oh, I'm back to the next round and I'm just going ahead like I know what I'm doing. Did I know what I was doing? Sort
We
of.
were also talking, speaking of the microwave thing and your mom getting your first microwave, I was talking to my kids the other day, and they didn't believe this, to Maddie and Nate, that when we were kids, our TV was like, not the picture, but the television itself was like this huge console.
Yeah.
You know what it was just like this.
The console TV.
Yeah, it was a big piece of furniture. I mean, it was big.
Yeah.
And that you had to, there was no thing as a remote. There were no remote controls. The kids were the remote controls. My sisters and I would fight over who had to get up and change the channel. And then you had to switch it from UHF to VHF. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Because some channels were VHF and some were UHF. Like Fox 66 was UHF, and I think the rest of them were VHF.
Yeah, we had one of those great big console TVs.
And they had the dial. You had to turn the dial to change the channel.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry wants to know, is it the Whippoorwill Hollow channel?
Yes.
See, so she must be pretty well known.
That is so funny. I couldn't have told you the name of it though, Sherry.
I found this lady, and I don't know the name of it either, but she also has a lot of subscribers. And all it is they have a farm. They grow grain and they grow corn. And they've recently, like within the past 5 years, gotten into, they have sheep, and they sell their shorn wool, the raw wool. And it's just this lady that goes around her farm doing chores and tells you about, the chores and how the crops are coming and the what's going on with the sheep and how many new babies were born and stuff like that. But she has I want to say she has almost 1 million followers.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The people that get so many subscribers for just ordinary stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, if I just put a camera on me all day long and walked around, would my life be that entertaining that people would subscribe to that?
Well, I can tell you unequivocally, for me, it would be a big no.
You don't want to follow me around?
Because they wouldn't be following very far. I mean, I go from my chair to the refrigerator to the bathroom, and that's about it.
Oh, to follow you.
Yeah. For me personally. Yeah.
Got you.
You might be a little bit more interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, right?
Stop dating us. What? Stop dating. Oh, April, I'm such a moron. When you said stop dating us, I'm not.
Oh, she's not going out on a date with you. That's not it.
Going on a you with me? I'm like, what?
That's not what we're talking about here.
Oh, I'm a moron.
That's funny. You have watched a few of her videos? I mean, it's Southern cooking, like,
Does she give recipes and stuff?
well, sort of. I don't know if they're linked or not. I wasn't watching it that close. But she was using the original Betty Crocker cookbook from 1927 or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. That's where she found the fritter recipe.
Neat. I have my grandma's old Betty Crocker cookbook. I don't know if it's that old, but it's an old Betty Crocker cookbook, and it really does have some good stuff in it.
Yeah, this didn't even really look like a Betty Crocker cookbook that you'd be used to seeing. It looked really different.
Oh, and you know what I found out? I don't know why I thought about this. I think because, okay, I have my grandparents' silverware, all right? And it was silverware that they got for a wedding. And from their wedding. And I was looking at the back of the spoon one day while I was eating ice cream, and it said the brand of the silverware, and then it said Japan. And I was thinking, well, if they got this for their wedding, that was before World War II. And a lot of times pre-World War II stuff from Japan can be worth something. You know what I mean? So I looked it up, the brand and the silverware we use from my grandma and grandpa is like super collectible and expensive. And we just use it. We're like, oh shoot, maybe we should put this away.
Bringing back thoughts of my dad.
Well, and because I also have their china, their wedding china, that we don't use. You know, and that's just packed away. Because that was her mother's. So it was my grandma's mother's. I don't want to be responsible for breaking anything of that. And we actually have also, but we're not using it again because I don't want it to get hurt. Their dining room table, and it's this gorgeous walnut table that has like brass caps on the legs, on the bottoms of the legs. And that was my great grandmother's also, so it's very old.
Yeah, my dad's on one of his kicks again about going through the house and finding everything that's worth $1 million. Well, okay, Dad. All right.
We also we do use my grandparents' dishes too, and pots and pans. I think I pretty much got all of her kitchen stuff. Because that's my biggest memories with her, is being in the kitchen, you know. Because she baked her own bread. She baked every week. She baked all their bread, and she was always in the kitchen.
I don't have those memories. Nobody really cooked a lot in my family.
Oh, really?
Not like that, no.
My grandma used to listen to the Misses, which is like a radio show.
Oh.
And on the AM radio station. And Listen to the Misses always gave out recipes. So my grandma was notorious for trying all these new recipes. And most of the time they were big flops. I mean, most of the time they were terrible.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of like no fancy cooking stuff going on.
Yeah, my family food was always cooking was always a big thing. Like my mom's an excellent cook. I used to be a really good cook and somehow I just lost my mojo. I'm not as I mean, I have my few specialties that I'm super good at, but I used to be a very, very good cook. I think I just ran out of ideas.
You know, after a while, food becomes one of those things that's like, do I have to do it again?
Exactly.
Do I have to
Exactly.
do it again? I don't
It's
want to do it anymore.
right. And it's just like it's the daily conversation. All right, what are we gonna have for dinner? You know,
Right.
it's just like I wish you know what I want? I want for dinner. I want to never have to have this conversation again.
Yeah. I saw a funny meme the other day about why you should not ask a woman all the time, what's for dinner? And it was a picture of Adam and Eve.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Cute.
because
Wow.
the last time we let the woman decide what to eat.
That's cute.
Hmm.
Yes, this yarn is going a lot faster. It's really eating the yarn. This pattern's eating the yarn a lot quicker than the last
Well,
one.
I'm feeling better about that.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my yarn that I bought instead of having this whole ball of yarn going, now what do I do with that?
Right.
I bought it for this project. Now what do I do?
Well, at least you don't have 64 balls of yarn
This is
for this
true.
project.
This is
like
true.
I do.
Yep. I did not go that route.
I don't know what I was thinking. I just couldn't decide and I got frustrated.
You just wanted to see the colors, apparently.
Yeah, I couldn't decide and I got frustrated and I said, you know what? I'm just going to order all of them.
Heck, I can't even get myself motivated to go buy the border yarn I need.
Well, they were having a good sale. I wanted to take advantage of the sale.
I know. I keep thinking that. If I'm going to go order from Hirschner's again to get the border yarn, why don't I get some other cool stuff? But every time I go look and I'm like, I don't see any cool stuff.
You didn't get any of their dollar yarn? There was some good stuff on the dollar yarn sale.
No, ma'am. Nope.
Oh, Anita says they have a restaurant named Something to Eat.
That's all I want. Something to eat.
Something to eat. Yeah.
Last time I had a craving, it was for garlic bread. Buttery, garlicky bread. That got me in trouble.
Well, you know what my craving has been lately. And I can't find what I need to satisfy this craving.
It's sounding a little.
I have been absolutely craving Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah.
And so there is not a Krispy Kreme near me anywhere. So when we were down, our Shop Hop Wednesday was in the Detroit area. So I thought for sure I'd be able to find a Krispy Kreme. And I punched it into the Maps app, and the closest one was going to take us, what was it, 20 minutes off our
At
route?
least, yeah. Another one was 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Another one was an hour and something. I'm like,
well,
okay.
Guess I'm not going to get my Krispy Kreme donut still.
I'm not getting a Krispy Kreme. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, up at our gas station, they have like a little dispenser type thing where they have Krispy Kreme donuts in there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, check that out next time you go to the gas station.
I will check that out and see if they have it. I know they used to have it.
So that way, if I come to your house, I can go there and get them.
There you go. You could go up to the gas station and get a.
Now, they won't be as good as the ones that come from the actual Krispy Kreme store because those are so fresh.
Right. But it would be something.
It'd be, yes.
I'll have to look.
Maybe I'll send Jeff to Tim Hortons just to get me a
donut. We don't even have any of those around here anymore.
You don't have Tim Hortons?
No, they've all closed down.
Really?
There's only one in the area that I can think of, and it's way over other side of town.
We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 just in my little town.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope. No.
And they're always packed. It's funny how some things are more successful in some places than others.
Mm-hmm. You cracked me up the other day when you were talking about taking the kids to White Castle. I was like,
Oh, yes, the
God.
Castle of White.
That's just gut busting stuff right
Heck yeah,
there.
it is.
Oh.
Heck yeah, it is.
Ah.
But it's delicious.
I don't know.
Tim Hortons, April, is like a coffee and donut shop. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts or a, well, it's more.
They're
It's
Canada. They're Canada based.
They're Canadian, yes.
Mhm.
They're it's a coffee and donut shop.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're Canadian based.
I know, right, Dawn? I'm hungry too.
What am I doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I chained one. Oh, no, I'm not. I have to do 2 double crochets in the chain space. I'm like, this is not right.
Are you on round 8?
7.
I'm on round 8.
I'm certain that you are.
So for our homework this week, we will continue to make all 8 of our berries.
Yep.
And then next week, we will work on the next square, which is going to be the buds. Berries and buds.
We're going to do buds.
Yeah.
No, I can't do White Castle. I just, no. Mm-mm.
White Castle is delicious.
Yeah.
Bang Bang cookies. Melinda, what are Bang Bang cookies? I've never heard of Bang Bang
Me
cookies.
neither. My crumble cookie that I got,
Yes. Did you get to finish it?
I ate it for 3 days.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, you spend $4.50 for a cookie. It's a huge cookie. Make it last. Enjoy it, you know?
I
It's a
wouldn't be
3-day
able to do that.
I have restraint.
I don't. Everybody knows that.
I have restraint.
Angie has zero restraint. Horrible impulse control.
I can have.
That's why I could never be like a casual drug user, because I would turn into an addict in a second because I have zero restraint.
Oh.
I mean, not that anybody should be a casual drug user, but
I don't know. We've been throwing around that word Ativan today.
yeah, but that's prescription. That's different.
Well, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it truly different?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Okay.
If it's a prescribed medication, sure it is.
Okay. But how many people get hooked and overuse their prescriptions? A lot?
Right, but if you're using it as prescribed and you need it.
Okay. I was just thinking, if you were talking about not having restraint, and if the Ativan makes you feel all good and warm and fuzzy, I could see that becoming a misused drug, right?
It doesn't, though. It doesn't make you feel
It
good.
doesn't, though.
It doesn't, though.
Okay. I don't know.
It just calms you down.
Okay. Calm down, chick. Calm down.
Just slow your roll.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Chocolate cookies, you lift the edge of the pan a couple inches every 4 minutes and let it drop. Makes them have a rippled top. Oh, interesting.
How do you do that? They're hot and not cooked. How do you do that? How do you make that work?
I don't know. Yeah, you know, I mean, yes, you're right. It can. You're right, April. It does and can for some people. I guess what I was talking about is like illegal drugs.
Thanks for the backup, April.
Illegal drugs.
Okay.
But if you have a condition that warrants a prescription medication, you know, there's I wouldn't consider, and you take it as prescribed. I
Right.
wouldn't say that you have a drug problem.
But a lot of people do get hooked on prescription drugs and
It's true.
start
Yes.
to misuse them. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Pain medications specifically, I think. But
And all benzodiazepines.
who, how, what?
Benzodiazepine.
I have no idea what that is.
That's like Ativan.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
It's like anti-anxiety medication.
Okay.
April says, "Okay, now I have to go take my Xanax." Yep, exactly.
I mean, I am the least medicated person in the world. No, not really. I am a very, very. I don't take medications. I mean,
Oh.
prescription meds. I don't. I take one, and it's for my acid reflux. That's it.
Oh, I take a ton.
That's all I take.
A ton between my IBS-D and I also have acid reflux and my interstitial cystitis and my pelvic floor dysfunction. I take a lot of medication.
Yeah, I don't. I plan to keep it that way too. I plan to keep it that way. Now, if I showed you my handful of vitamins I take every day, that's a different story.
Yes, exactly, Dawn. I take Norco and I take it as prescribed. I've taken it for years and I wouldn't say that I have a problem with it.
Do you take it daily for something?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. I've taken it for probably 12 years.
Really?
Yep.
That's a pretty strong pain med, isn't it?
Not as strong as others. I mean, it's all relative. Now I went down a hook size and my square came out exactly the same measurement as it came the first one with the bigger hook. How the hell is that possible?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's not that strong.
Oh, see, I kind of thought it was because
I mean, it's not like OxyContin or, you know, there's stronger.
I thought it was a strong kind of pain med, but I don't know. I mean,
But I mean, I take it as prescribed, and there's a reason for it. And
I mean, like I got it when I had my my ovaries and my tubes out. I had it for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even use it. And then my son got it when he had his wisdom teeth pulled. And I've heard a lot of people say that they can't take it. It's like causes problems with them or something. I don't know.
It's the only thing that lets me behave like a human. I mean, honestly, I would be stuck in a chair 24/7 if I didn't have it.
Well, now we know.
All right, I'm done.
You're done?
Starting my third one.
Well, I'm about to finish round 7 here. I'm about to finish round 7. Mine's 7? Is that what I'm doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, mine's 7.
All right, bye, April. All right, well, we probably should get going too, actually.
I know, right? It's getting later.
Yeah, it's getting later.
It's 3:39.
Yep, so we'll finish up
I just
our...
want to finish up this one before Dale gets home. That's my goal.
I am going to keep working on mine, and I think I'm going to get... I mean, I don't have anything really pressing for the rest of the day, so I am going to finish this. I think I'm going to finish mine today, and...
All of them?
Yeah.
You're going to sit there and do all of them?
Yep. That way I won't have to worry about it.
I timed myself this morning on one.
Oh, How long did it take?
About 40 minutes.
Per square?
Yeah, it took me 40 minutes to do one this
Yeah,
morning.
I guess.
From start to finish. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh.
No, it's my phone. I need to talk to them. Oh, you take that too, Dawn, for lupus, huh? Well, I guess we'll let you guys go.
All righty, Didies. We'll see
And
you
like
all.
I said, I'm just going to finish up this one square. And I think I'm going to go downstairs and find my granny square blocking board and block my blue ones.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Block them as you go
Block
so you
my
don't have
blue ones. Exactly.
so you don't have so much to do at the end.
Since I have already weaved in my ends and all that, I can go blocky.
Blocky, blocky, blocky.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I hope we'll see you guys
later. See you next week and
or tomorrow, maybe.
and find us all live tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
We'll talk to you later.